preview Colorado versus Delaware and dive into Colorado's keys to victory for Delaware. I think Colorado's got to, establish the run game, really find their offensive identity, hopefully in this game here against some lighter competition. Now Delaware moves up to FBS, and their first season in the FBS here, they played Delaware State last week, and actually a closer game than I expected against Deshaun Jackson, his first game coaching. Now, Colorado defensively, hopefully stops the run better. Offensively, leans into the run game, finds their offensive identity, and Coach Brian says Julian Lewis will play. Let's take a listen to his comments there, and then Matt will get your preview here. Take a listen.
A couple weeks ago that, Caden is the starter, obviously, but right. You expect to see Julian at some point this season.
Yeah, he's playing. He's playing this week for sure.
What do you expect to see out of
I know when I'm going to see him.
What's that?
You just don't know when you're going to see him. I know when we're going to see him.
What does that mean? When are we going to see him? I still think it's going to be in the second half. I think he's expecting to get up early, and that's what I think. But, Matt, what do you expect for this game? Kind of give us a preview from your eyes.
What I hope to see is a total commitment to the running game, because Delaware runs the same offense we just got done struggling with, which is going to give them a ton of, juice to come in here and see if they can upset us. I want to see them lean on our massively big, really talented offensive line, and Atkins, who I think is a really good tight end and big and physical, and I love our backs, and I think our quarterback can really get it if he's put in the right position to go get it. I want to see them control the time of possession and run the football and limit mistakes and work on the things that they struggled with in the run game. I don't really care if Juju's in the game unless they're up. If they're up by 4 scores and he gets to come in, then I'm cool with it. But if they're in a dogfight, I want the guy that we came to the party with, start the starter and play the starter and let's get better. If I'm Delaware, I'm looking at this and going, oh, well, they're already telling everybody the backup's going to get in the game. I'm sorry, but this is football. This ain't folks, anything can happen in football games.
Yeah, seriously.
Anything. This isn't Delaware's a good football team that's going to come in here motivated that just got a dub. They're not going to just back down because Coach Prime's Buffaloes are on Fox. If anything, they're looking at it as an opportunity to make us look terrible. And you think it was bad against Georgia Tech, go struggle against Delaware or lose, for God's sakes. The sky's going to fall. So the only way I can see that happen is if we allow it to happen. If we don't game plan correctly, we don't operate correctly, we don't control the time of possession, we put our defense in bad situations, which the offense didn't do in the first game, so that's good. I think that CU has the potential to be a really, really good football team, coached by excellent coaches. But we got to show it. We got to get better off last week. We can't blame it on what ifs. What if we would have hit these plays? Well, yeah. If they wouldn't have turned the ball over 3 times, what does the game look like, since we're playing the hypothetical if game? So do we score? Do we that's really my thing, is I just need to see it. And I don't know why that's so crazy for everyone. I don't know how all of you can just listen to the staff in Boulder consistently say that they're going to do something, and then they never do it, and you just keep acting like they're going to do it next week.
Right.
Your wife, you must be watching your wife get fucked every other day, and then she'll just tell you what won't happen again. No, it won't happen again, honey. I got it out of my system. Next time will be different. You come home, the milkman's in your bed again. I mean, how naive is everyone?
Seriously. And Steve Roska, I think, says it best here. Defense better show up with some damn heart. There was none in the second half. And I think Colorado defensively, it's got to really check some things, and especially in the defensive line, linebacker groups. What do you expect to see from Colorado's defense in game 2, Matt?
Well, I hope to see a dominant display of being better than everyone.
Facts.
I mean, there's no way that the Delaware offensive line should be able to block our defensive line.
Agreed.
Period. And defensive line, you get 360 yards rushing put on your ass or whatever it was, that's on us.
That's a good answer.
On us, period. As a guy who played 3 technique and 5 technique there, if we got worn out in the run game, it's because the offensive line wore us out up front, period. It's on us. So Period. There's no ifs, there's no buts, there's no nothing. It's these people lined up and beat the living shit out of us. The team that's coming in here runs the same exact offense. If you don't take them seriously, they will embarrass you on national TV. Get your heads out of your asses and start playing every down like it's the last down you're going to fucking play, or I will replace you with somebody that wants to play hard the whole game. Period. Yeah, stop standing up and trying to make plays and start playing through people's chests with good leverage and make the play that comes to you. Why do you think they're double teaming you, defensive line? Because they're running the fucking ball at you. Stop trying to make the play and look and peek and play all tall and shit, because we can tell when Barnes and Otis are playing tall because they're 6'6". I know when you're looking for the ball because you're taller than everyone else and you're looking. Stay down, use your hands, be violent at the point of contact, understand the difference between the post man and the drive man. When the offensive line's making calls, listen to the calls so you can try and pick up on what they're doing, and then take advantage of it by being mentally smart enough to walk off the field and go, every time they say cat, he pulls. He's really lying on his hands. When their feet are close together, they're going to double team. Listen to their calls. This is what they're saying. It's not fucking rocket science. We don't have a lot of dummy calls, bro. Deuce means we're double teaming you. Ace means we're double teaming you. Trey means we're double teaming you. Cat means there's a puller. If I yell out, 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 we're fanning. Stop acting like it's fucking hard. So, like, defensive line is about want, dude. It's about the ability to want to go be physical in the trench. You can't go out there and be like, well, if I would have played the double team better, they wouldn't have ran the ball down our throat for 360 yards. Nah, stop. We got our ass beat up front. Do something about it. Show everybody that it was a learning experience instead of the experience.
Well said, Matt. And I mean, no better way, no better person to say that than somebody who dominated at the 3 technique position for Colorado. I think this is Colorado should dominate Delaware. They should have no issue with that. We should have no issue seeing Julian Lewis in the second half. I mean, Colorado, I think the biggest takeaway from this game and what I got to see from them is they got to find their offensive identity. They got to, if 3rd and 1 on the 50, you better run the fucking ball or else.
4th and 1. Can we go for it from now on, please?
4th and 1. Jesus, go for it. Like, again, Matt, stuff we've reiterated over and over again.
Chad Brown said it. Steve Rosga's affirming it. They were out there playing for the bag instead of playing for their brother, and I agree.
Chad did,
but that's Chad Brown, Steve Rosga, and Matt McChesney saying it. But who the fuck are we, right? Who the fuck are those guys? They didn't play for Coach Prime, so shit. The University of Colorado started 3.5 years ago when he got hired.
Exactly.